bones. So today we're going to take a look at Tomorrow King's Classics 7 Bones Kyoku. Now, I did some research on this guy. He's part of a team of 7, which is called 7 Bones, duh. Here's a picture. As you can tell, the theme of this team is blue. What I've researched about these guys is they're particularly hard to get, especially the early ones, the early releases of this team, this set. Kyoku here is the last to be released, and yeah, from what I understand from this team is they protect a guy called the Punk King in this universe. I don't really know who the Punk King is. Here's some pictures what I think is the Punk King. From what I read in blogs and forums, they keep giving these pictures, so you know, you interpret it as you will. And yeah, so this guy was released in 2011, pretty old figure. Of course, I got him secondhand, and he did smell a bit perfumey for some reason. There's a small description here. I'll put it in the video description for you guys to read if you want. He's number 2 in the team, and don't really know what the numbers mean in terms of rank. Basically, I don't really think it's a rank system because these guys are. Just a short history about these TKs is they're basically clones who don't really know how to dress themselves, but when it comes to killing monsters, they are really good at it. That's about it. That's what I know about these TKs and TQs, Tomorrow Queens. There are also female versions of these clones. So yeah. With that being said, let's take a look at this blue boy. And here he is, Kyoku from the 7 Bones team. Yeah, this is your basic 3A figure from back in the day. They basically all look the same. They have the grime, they have all the detail, they have the Converse shoes. This is what 3A figures back then look like. Before I move on, there's a problem with this guy's ankles. It's really loose, so I'm going to cut away and make sure he doesn't fall over like he did the last few hundred times. Okay, managed to stabilize him a bit. So in case you guys haven't noticed, I got a new camera. It's called an EOS R from Canon. I'm having it on loan for a while just to see how it does in reviews. Maybe I'll buy my own because this is the agency's camera. But you could see the depth of field in the background, and you could focus on the figure more intensely. So yeah, this is him. This is Kyoku. This is the basic 3A figure back in the day. They all look the same. As you can see, I mean, the subtle differences are there, like his hair is blue and all that, but in the end, it's the same body type, you know. TKs all have the same face because, you know, they're clones, but they do have different hair. Sorry about that. As I said before, his ankles are gone and he will tip over, so yeah. He does come with not a whole lot of accessories, so let's take a look at them. First off is, of course, you get the standard TK swords. Focus. There we go. There's the standard TK swords. I mean, all these TK katana types. Whoa, I need to figure out how to focus this thing. They're all the same. You can see here. Oh, don't know. It's like that. See? There we go. So yes, if you have a TK in your collection, you already know what these swords are. I mean, it's not die cast, unfortunately. It's all plastic, so it will break if you're not careful with it. And it is held together by this strap, which took me a while to do because it came undone when I bought it. So I had to follow the promo pics. So yeah, this is his sword, and of course he comes with a huge jacket. This is jacket, very puffy, very wintry type jacket. He does have this 8-baller. I'm not really keen on that. Kind of ruins the whole aesthetic of this guy. His jacket is a bit worn, but I don't know if this is on purpose or because this guy was sitting in the sun for a while, because I don't know, it just looks a little too worn for 3A, but I could be wrong. I did get him secondhand, so if you guys know, let me know. Well, yeah, this is his winter type coat jacket thing. It's got a pocket there. Yeah, but this is nylon. I think it's nylon. It's that the jacket material, and I'm scared that over time, if you flex this too much, it might rip. If you guys have old jackets, old winter jackets before, you know how they are. They tend to rip here and there, but this thing is holding up quite nice. So it's got some stains here. Unfortunately, you know, it's a given when you buy these things secondhand. And of course, it comes with your standard 3A ammo bag, carrier bag or whatever, you know, standard 3A stuff. If you guys have 3A, you know what these are. These are the bags they come with. Pretty standard, weathering's all there, and it hangs very nicely on the character. That's about it. That's all you're getting with this guy. So with that being said, let's stick all this junk on him. And here's Kyoku all loaded up with basically all 3 of his accessories. I don't really know if he does come with more, like a grenade or anything. I know he comes with a poster, but that's about it. But yeah, this is him. I have to do this really slowly. Yeah, this is him. The jacket does make him a bit bulkier than the other TKs. Which, you know, it's cool because it makes him stand out more, because the TKs kind of look similar when you have them all bunched up on a shelf. So having him with this unique type of jacket kind of makes him stand out more. So yeah, this is him. Now, let's do some close-ups. And since I have a new camera, I can do this. Whee! Let's see if I can do this without making it weird. So yeah, this is a close-up of Kyoku. There we go. So that's his shirt. His bags. You could see all the detail on those things, man. I kind of miss 3A stuff, collecting 3A. I stopped for a bit. I mean, this is an old figure, so it goes to show how long I haven't been collecting. I think the last 3A figure I bought was months ago, like pre-pandemic. So yeah, this is him. Okay. So let's do a twirl. Yeah, this is him. There's truthfully not a lot to him, you know, in terms of accessories and all, but I think it makes up for his style. If that makes sense to you guys. So let's pose him in another pose, which I've seen online and I want to replicate. And here's the other pose I want to put Kyoku in. Like, you know, he's like braving the winter or braving the winds. He's all cuddled up in his little jacket. Yeah, this is him. In terms of rarity, I don't really know if he is rare, but you know, given how hard it is to get all the 7 bones now, I think he will be rare in a few years' time. Just doing some close-ups here, just trying to... It's been a while since I've operated a nice camera, you know. I've just been using cameras from 2012 and my dinky little handphone, so having this type of camera makes all the difference in the details. So yeah, this is him basically. This is Kyoku from 7 Bones. Will I be... As I was saying, will I be collecting any more of the 7 Bones? No, I don't think I'll be collecting the whole lot because in essence they are basically the same figures, just colored differently. So far from the 7 Bones, I have him and Miss Queenie from TQ Queenie. Yeah, you know what? Let's put him on a shelf and show you what I got. And this is where Kyoku will sit. Unfortunately, next to the window. Yeah, Not a smart placement for any figure, because you know what happens when you put figures next to the window. But I don't really get a lot of sun, so hopefully that should be okay. So yeah, this is him on the shelf with his other friends here. So the other 7 bones is Queenie, which I have over yonder here. Ugh. There you go. Yeah. But I won't be reviewing her because she's incomplete. Those aren't her hands. I'm missing her hands. Those are replacement hands, which I found out later when I bought it and spent all that money. That's how it goes. I don't blame the seller, I blame myself for not really researching it properly. So yeah, that's my little review over Kyoku from 7 Bones. Sorry, it's a little short one, but I just wanted to test this camera, and truthfully there's not a whole lot to say about this guy. Except he's part of a 7-man group that protects a guy called the Punk King, and from what I understand, all the 7 died. All the 7 bones died at some point in the comics. Some were reincarnated to be what do you call it? Bones. Not bones. I forgot. Death masks, I think, what they're called. These are death masks. These 2 are death masks. But then, again, don't take my word for it. If you guys know more, then please let me know. I'm just doing this. I'm just explaining off the basics, really. So yeah. Alright. There goes my review, and I'm not really holding it, so you know what, with that being said, thanks for watching this little review over this guy. And as always, go get him. So I was rummaging through some 3A posters when I came across this one. This one explains a little bit about the 7 Bones group. It does say that they all died in some major conflict, because that sentence says all 7 died at the same time or something. So this is like a memoriam type visual poster thing. If you guys want to take a read there, pause the video. And yeah, this does explain a little bit of what happened to them. But if there's more info out there, please let me know in the comments, because I really like to know what these guys are and how significant they are in the Popbot universe. Sorry about this random clip, but I did find this last night. I was like, shit, I gotta put this in a video because it's relatable to the figure. So with that being said, thanks for watching again, and as always, go get 'em.